Welcome to Secrets of the Stars, where we explore the ancient knowledge of astrology, decode your unique blueprint, and unveil how the wisdom of the sky contributes to your life. I'm your host, Abby Lutis, astrologer, mentor, and sky guide. It's time to embark on a cosmic adventure of self-discovery and understanding why you are the way you are. Let's dive in. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Secrets of the Stars. I have been at the markets today. It's always nice to go to the markets. I love going out and meeting new faces and people, and yeah, it's just such a buzz. So I am back house sitting again, and I have a little old dog, a 14-year-old dog, Benji. You might hear him if he's whimpering in the background. He just hangs around and follows me around the house quite a lot. So it's really nice to have the company here. So I have been going through a real level up in my life, and I am working on so many things. And as you probably know, I have launched my course, Starlit. The course started on Monday. Actually, we had the opening ceremony on Sunday, and we have 10 incredible women. I'm so excited for them to be learning astrology so that they can use it as a tool to deepen their personal development journey and their self-empowerment journey. Now, this is my first time having launched a course and running a course, and my goal was to have 10 people enrolled, and I have reached my goal. I'm so excited, but I just have had so many people in my inbox and DMing me that I just wanted to open up another 4 spaces at the 50% discount. You know, this is something that is not going to be like this. I'll be hopefully running this course again, and it's going to run at the full price next time. So I just want those people who have been in my inbox, in my emails, in my messages, to be able to take advantage of this incredible offer. And I just feel that I do have space for another 4. So if this is you, if you want to learn astrology, if you want to go on a personal development, a self-empowerment journey, and actually deepen your knowledge in yourself and in astrology, do not wait. We are already into module 1, and we will start module 2 next week. And come and join us. It's already so incredible. My participants are already loving the content, and they are giving me such great feedback. So it is such a steal at this price, $555. I also have payment plans. All the links and details are in my show notes. So go and check it out and come and join us if it's of interest to you. So this has pretty much been my life for the last few weeks or so. But it has been a really big goal of mine to get this course off the ground. So it is just so incredible to be living this and teaching these incredible women who are doing something for themselves. This beautiful tool and this incredible ancient technique. All right, without further ado, let's get into this episode, because I want to talk about the energies of March, the astrology of March. But before we dive in, I've got to talk about how February is finishing, right? Because we have this rare astrological event. The Sun, Mercury, and Saturn are aligning, and this conjunction hasn't happened in 30 years, right? So this energy is all around upper limits and thresholds. So a conjunction is when all planets align together. And when planets align with the Sun, they begin a new cycle. And as planets get close to the Sun, they go under the beams, which is called, of the light, of the sunlight, and we can't see them. So said in another way, they die to be reborn again. And like being illuminated and cleansed and set free, essentially. And because Saturn is the last planet that we see, it's known for boundaries, rules, edges, and thresholds, but it's also the gateway to what's unseen in our outer solar system. And because Mercury represents the mind, the mental energy, communication, and how we think, this is how it can be this new upper limit, or smashing through the upper limit and going through this gateway into what is unknown. And I definitely feel like this has been happening in my life. So you might be able to see how this conjunction is representing a point in time where we are reaching a threshold, yet it's here to help us to step through the gateway to what is unknown and to level up in our lives. And so I thought that was really interesting and something that I should mention, because when I release this podcast today, we will be in the very midst of that energy. So let's dive in. March begins with the Friday and heading into the weekend, and it starts with some really nice energy. It's all about fun. We have the sun sextiling Jupiter, and this is about calling in opportunities that are going to feel expansive for your soul. You will feel a strong sense of self today, and notice how, you have been exploring and showing up in your identity, and it should feel abundant and it should feel joyful. So celebrate yourself and the radiance and the vitality, and this is a really fun, expansive, abundant day. So just enjoy it. Then on Saturday, we have Venus making a sextile to Chiron. So if you've been healing wounds or, working on deep core traumas, then you might feel a little bit of progress today. Big things happen through small steps, and, be open to receive what's coming your way with regards to this healing today. There might be an opportunity to pass on some of your learnings to somebody else, and it's going to feel easy. So focus on sharing how you have made changes and improved yourself by looking at the challenges that you have faced and what you've overcome. So I hope that's making sense for you. Then we go into what I'm calling week 1, which is Monday the 4th of March, and Venus makes a square to Uranus. So this could come with unexpected tension. It's a day where situations could arise out of the blue around love and money and values and pleasure and the feminine or females. So you may also feel like a strong urge to rebel, which could make things difficult here. So own your unique power and step into your individual uniqueness, the you who you are, and know that life does not have to be easy for it to be enjoyed. So embrace the chaos, I think, is what I'm saying. So enjoy that energy at the start of the week. It's a little bit spicy, it's a little bit different. Mercury then comes to make a sextile with Uranus on Tuesday the 5th, and this day is going to feel a great day for owning that uniqueness. It's going to feel a little bit easier than Monday, right? So, we might feel that we have grand ideas dropping in that will inspire our best self. And Uranus is that dynamic, disruptive energy. So no matter how weird these messages are or the conversations that you are having are, just roll with them. It's one of those days where, there could be something exciting that comes in, a message, an intuitive thought. Someone says something to you sparks an idea, something like this. That's the energy of Uranus, essentially. Then on Thursday the 7th, Mars makes a sextile to Chiron. So Mars and Venus recently made a conjunction. So now what's happening is Mars is following Venus. So everything that happens to Venus is going to happen to Mars a few days later. So on Thursday the 7th, if you're feeling like frustration or anger or anything like that, then allow yourself to feel those emotions, because moving your body and processing these emotions is very, very important. Remember to move your body because that will move these energies and these emotions through. So find the lessons that will help you to move forward, get out into nature, move your body, as I was saying, maybe walking, yoga, or something that feels therapeutic to you. Okay, so enjoy that movement because that will help process the frustration and the challenge. Then as we head into the weekend, we have some big energies coming in for the weekend with the new moon in Pisces. But on the Saturday, Mercury makes a conjunction with Neptune. And this is a great day to connect with creativity, with spirituality, even to spend by the water, okay? Make sure your communication is clear and concise. And yeah, if you get that time, go to the water. This energy can also be a little bit about escaping the mental chatter or the monkey mind. So do something that will soothe yourself. And that might be going to the ocean or a river or a waterfall. Water is connected with Neptune. So that's why I always mention it. All right, next we have the Sunday the 10th, the end of the week. We have this. There's a lot going on today. It's the new moon in Pisces, but there is also a number of other things happening. So Mars makes a square to Uranus, the Sun makes a sextile to Uranus, and then Mercury enters Aries along with the new moon in Pisces. So first of all, the energy of Mars and Uranus is one to be careful of because this is about unexplained accidents, things like your physical energy could just be depleted suddenly, maybe burnout. Know that when to stop and slow down and rest and honor that, all right? Feel any emotions, process them in a gentle, kind way, but just don't linger in the stuckness, okay? Do something to move this energy out. Then we have the Sun sextiling Uranus. So this is about experiencing the beautiful uniqueness that you stand in, your true spirit. And this is a time where you're being asked to shift things for the better. So take a different path that will illuminate your inner rebel, your inner identity. You know, it's okay to be that rebel and stand apart from those around you. And what is most important is you show up in the highest version of yourself, being aligned, trusting your intuition, and embracing that uniqueness, that individuality. And that's what will get you, the next step down the path for yourself. Then we have Mercury moving into Aries, and this is kind of bringing in the Aries season vibes already. So this is like Aries season is, I often associate it with new beginnings because it is the first sign of the zodiac. So this is energy shifting and changing. New conversations will flow, using your mind to engage in areas that motivate you, new projects to start, new ventures to set forth on. Think about bringing this in your mind. Use your visualization powers. Take care not to jump the gun or go before you're too early. But, just start taking those steps forward that you need. And that might just be setting in an intention with the new moon about what you want to do or starting to visualize what you want to call in. So then we get to the new moon, which happens at 8 p.m. Melbourne time. And it's a new moon in Pisces. And so while a Pisces new moon is great to set intentions around deepening your creativity, connecting with your dreams and intuition and your spiritual practice, this moon is being influenced by the Sun that's making that sextile to Uranus. So that's bringing the element of uniqueness and change. So if you're wanting to change something, this is great, right? But then Uranus is also being influenced by Mars, which is that element of unexpected accidents. So just be extra careful there, and just be sure if there is sort of emotions or energy coming up in your body to process it by moving. So that tops off a big first week, doesn't it? We jump into week 2 and Mercury makes a sextile to Pluto because as planets are moving into Aries, they're going to make a sextile to Pluto. So this transit this day on the 11th might be about gaining fresh insights, about a transformation that you're going through. Maybe it's a new transformation. like it's good to talk this energy through with maybe a therapist or a friend, or in a journal, put pen to paper to uncover what it is. Because, when things are in our head, they can get stuck there. But when we write them down or speak them out, we get them out. And that's where we want them, so that we can move and we can process things. Then on Tuesday the 12th, Venus enters Pisces, which is a really beautiful change. So this is very dreamy and magical and creative, and Venus is exalted in Pisces. So in other words, she feels very comfortable here. And the divine feminine within us is bringing love and pleasure and personal values and money into the Pisces areas of your chart, right? So allow yourself to indulge in this sweetness, the sweetness of life, the pleasure, receiving. Take some time during this time while Venus is in Pisces to do something that feels good for your soul, something that you value dearly and that truly sparks joy. Because Venus, Venus in Taurus is this very beautiful expression of the feminine energy. This week's a little bit quiet, and we don't have anything happening again until Sunday the 17th, when the Sun conjuncts Neptune. This is actually a pretty nice week after we have those big energies in the first week. So the Sun is shining a light on your creative powers, right? It's aligning with Neptune, which is the planet of creativity, spirituality. So it's a wonderful day to sit back and enjoy this energy. Again, you might want to get to water if it's possible, the ocean. The shadow side of Neptune is can look like harmful addictions, can look like things unclear, like illusions. So just note that, and you don't want to be doing anything that's going to be fueling those areas of your life. But this could be a good day to escape, to go and do something for yourself, and to put those rose-colored glasses on. Sometimes we say, take off the rose-colored glasses, but sometimes we need them on to feel the pleasures and the joys and the creativity of our life. Then we jump into week 3, and this is a lot of energy too, because we have the new astrological year starting on Wednesday the 20th, when the Sun enters Aries. This is a really significant point in astrology because it's the start of the new astrological year. It's also the equinox, and that is always the case, all right? So at Aries season, the Sun moves into Aries. This is the equinox. This is the start of the new astrological year. So equinoxes come, and the equinox is when, if you're living on the equator, you will have equal daylight hours to equal nightlight hours. Essentially, that's what the equinox represents. It's equilibrium, all right? So it's that start of the new astrological year with Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. And equinox is balance, and the Sun is coming into this space to illuminate and bring focus to the Aries areas of your chart. And Aries is all about beginning. It's about energy. It's about ready, fire, aim. Start before you're ready. It's cardinal fire, which is about starting things and having passion and motivation to drive them. All right. Aries is competitive. It likes to move forward no matter what. And the Sun is illuminating this area of your chart. The shadow side of Aries is about frustration. It's about combativeness, anger, rage, warlike energy. So remember to try to drop into that passion and that motivation, and that will really help you move things forward. We still have all planets moving in forward direction, but Mercury is going to be retrograding, all right, in April. So this is, if there was ever a month, this is a great time to start a new project, all right? Because come the Mercury retrograde, that energy is gone, and we've seen it for several weeks now. It's not going to be back like that next year, so take advantage of it. On Thursday the 21st, Mercury makes a conjunction with Chiron, and so Chiron is known as the wounded healer, and so there might be something that we're working out today, a cycle that we keep facing, something that's hard to break, a cycle that's hard to break. But there might just be some clarity or some understanding around this in your life, all right? So this is all happening in the Aries area of your chart. So if you know what that is, you can kind of gain a better understanding of how it might be impacting you. Then on Friday, the sun sextiles Pluto. And so this is about, again, more of this transformational energy coming through. So you might have received that message that came through back in the second week, at the start of the second week, when Mercury sextile Pluto, and now the sun is coming through. So this just sort of helps you move this energy through and actually process it, right? It's like it's like working. It's like the message might come in with the Mercury sextile Pluto, and then the sun will help you actually move it into action, essentially, because the sextile energy is actually a harmonious energy. And so it's about, but you do actually need a little bit of effort. The trine energy, it's more just naturally flowing, but the sextile is fun, and you just need to put a little bit of effort, and working through that transformation or a part of it will become just a little bit easier for you. Then on the same day, 22nd, Venus is making a conjunction with Saturn, okay? And so this is where they're meeting up in the sky. I mean, it's unfortunate that we probably won't be able to see them because they are both so close to the sun. But, this energy could feel a little bit maybe uncomfortable. But what we want to be doing is having solid boundaries around love, having a good sense of a foundation of what you want. The Venusian themes are money, values, love, pleasure, the feminine. So this could involve a female, maybe setting a strong boundary. And you might just be bringing another level of maturity to the aspects of your divine feminine, all right? So if today does feel sticky, really just allow yourself to sit back, relax, receive, know what's going on, and know that energy is always moving and changing, okay? Okay, then at the end of this week, Saturday the 23rd, Mars enters Pisces. And so Mars moves into Pisces and will be there until the 30th of April. So just over a month. And this is about having the ability to express your creativity, your romantic gestures, your spirituality, and bring it up and out into the world, okay? No more pushing it down, no more hiding it, bringing it up and expressing it, okay? Taking action, taking steps forward to do this. If you feel stuck creatively, just do something today, because the energy is there for you, or this entire month while Mars is moving through Pisces, right? This could be a time where you could tend to be where anger and frustration might be suppressed. And this could also be a time where you want to escape, or maybe you are escaping, you're going on a holiday, you're getting away from the realities of the world. Now, escaping, a lot of things are neither good nor bad, but always in excess. They can be, bad, they can be good, right? Escapism, it depends on the reason that you're doing it for. If you just need to get away from the real world, this is a great time to do that. Then we head into the very last week of March. And it starts off with the lunar eclipse, all right? So we're entering eclipse season. Eclipses happen twice a year, and they generally happen in pairs, sometimes in threes, but that's rare. And this is the first set of eclipses that we'll have for 2024. And then in 6 months' time, we'll have another set of eclipses, all right? But there's some beautiful energy happening, which is really nice to hear, because we'll go into the eclipse in a minute, but what's happening first of all is Venus is making a sextile to Jupiter. This is fun energy. It's light and it's playful, all right? So you might find joy in meeting up with loved ones or going on a date. This is perfect energy, right? Make time for doing the things that you love and you value. And if there's money matters that you're dealing with, then this could be the lucky day. Who knows with this eclipse, right? They can be dynamic, they can be blindsiding, but enjoy this expansive, joyful day and open your heart to receive what you really want. Now, let's look at the eclipse. So the lunar eclipse is in Libra. This is a full moon, and a lunar eclipse happens when the full moon darkens as it passes through the shadow the earth casts from the sun. So I'll read that again because I'm reading it here because I don't want to get it wrong. Lunar eclipses happen when the full moon's darkness darkens as it passes through the shadow the earth casts from the sun. So it's on the other side of Earth, and it's not on the sun side of Earth. That is a new moon. It is on the outer side of Earth. And yeah, when the sun moves into that area, because they are aligning in every way, we get this eclipse. So unlike other full moons, you need to be extra careful with rituals and ceremonies around eclipses because the energy is not favorable. It's dynamic and expressive enough, and it can be blindsiding and it can bring in sudden changes, okay? So because this is happening in Libra, this is all about relationships and harmony. So there might be something that we're letting go of here, a relationship or something that is the need or to feel balance or something that's going to bring that balance back into our lives. So this is a time to focus on, the ones that are closest to you, your social connections. Evaluate these relationships, and you want to be seeking the balance here. What maybe you need to let go of something to bring in balance, right? Focus on self-care and your own needs are very important. I say this often when I'm talking about Libra because Libra wants to make sure everything is fair for everybody else, but often forgets about themselves. So this is what we need to remember. How are you creating balance, and how is this working for you? So this full moon is going to be intense. This eclipse is going to be intense, but I feel like it's being softened with these Venusian and Jupiter energies because Venus, being in her exaltation in Pisces, is in a really good condition, and she's making a sextile to Jupiter, the other benefic planet or most fortunate planet. And the reason I'm talking about Venus is because Venus is essentially having a strong influence on this moon. So on Friday the 29th, we finish out the month with Venus making a sextile to Uranus. So again, this could be exciting times. A day where you could have like an unexpected love or romance or money or something along those lines, values, something unexpected, something out of the blue drops in. And with a little bit of effort, that sextile, you might be able to see how this, like proposal or a date or something that's fun and, flirtatious might suddenly fall in your lap. All right. So lean into this exciting energy and be open to receive what is coming your way. So that is March, guys. It seems kind of interesting. It seems like there are a lot of sextiles happening. There's a lot of planets changing signs. We do have the Pisces stellium that will continue. So it's an extra focus on these Pisces areas. Even when the sun moves into Aries, the Pisces stellium continues, okay? So this Pisces energy is around for a long time. So enjoy it, lean into it, and embrace it. And remember, if you really want one of those 4 spots, go and check out Starlit right now and come and join us because we have already started. We're doing our next live call on Monday and we're just loving it. Everyone's loving it. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you're interested in a reading or I'm still doing my 2024 reports, you can go to my website, abbylutis.com. But until next time, keep shining bright. Thank you for joining me on this cosmic journey of self-discovery. If you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a review and share it with someone who you think would love it. keep exploring the secrets of the stars. And remember, the universe has woven a unique story just for you. Until next time, keep shining bright.